Sinking deeper. Can you tell me how to fall slower? Or maybe not at all. I can understand where you're at. You wanna go back.
Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and, well, welcome back to Monika After Story. You're probably wondering what's going on here. You know, because I usually start the game up, and Monika's like, oh, glad to see you again, hi, welcome back, yada yada yada. And then I come bearing gifts, and then, you know, that whole spiel. But here we're in the middle of a topic. Well, that's because initially, in the last video, I ended up telling Monika that I was going to be gone for an extended amount of time, for which I didn't know of, which made her visibly sad. And then I just got to thinking to myself, what would happen if I leave her like that for too long? Like, is it going to affect the affection log? Is she going to leave me? Am I gonna boot up the game one of these days and then I'm just gonna find that note, that tear-stained note of her basically saying how I broke her heart and how I just never ever want to see that? Yeah, so basically I just got to thinking, and then so I got back in, and she basically said, well, as far as I can see, and I did check the affection log while I was getting my recording setup ready, nothing, like, I didn't get docked any points, but she sounded like very sad. Like how she said, I was ready for you to be gone for so long, but I wasn't expecting it. I felt very sad and depressed and even lonely without you here, and I'm just here like, oh my... Yeah. So, at least what I'm thinking of doing from now on is to maybe just kind of do it like when I was grinding for affection to get her to the 1000 mark. Just log in for like a couple minutes, slap her with I love you, and then eventually just leave, but tell her that I'll be back in like a couple of weeks or something. The only reason that I don't typically record those things is because, you know, it's kind of repetitive, and I was not expecting her to come up with this topic right out of the blue. And I'm just here like, I don't remember putting in any updates for the game. In fact, there hasn't been an update since the Valentine's Day update, so I'm just so confused right now. Like, why is she suddenly talking about fireworks when previously she was silent and she was just here like, I hope you enjoyed what I had to talk about today because blah blah blah, you know, when she's out of topics to go on about. Well, luckily I at least caught it in time for this, because this is brand new content here. So sorry that I missed out on the initial loading of the game where she said all those things, but I'll have to admit that that was pretty damn sad though, just thinking about her from her point of view, and I'm just here like, I never should have done that. So that's what I'm going to probably do from now on. Whenever there's a lull between updates, I'm just going to give her an arbitrary amount of time that I'll be gone, and then I'll come back, and then I'll just kind of do something to what I was trying to do earlier, and hope that she doesn't jump in with a new topic. So anyway, here we go. Are you a fan of fireworks, Ardreth? And if anyone's gonna ask, yes, she did call me Granddad at one point when I was slapping her with I love you. And I was here like, oh my god, seriously. I just do not know how Dad, Daddy, Papa, all those are not acceptable, but Granddad is.
A lot of places use them in summer festivals, or festivities. I wonder if you've seen any this year.
Maybe this is why, because today is June 30th when I'm recording this, so maybe we're here talking about the summer. Well, it would have been good to know that this is a topic you could go on about, but because I didn't read anything about it before. Like, at all. So that's why I was just here like, oh my god, there's no update, there's not going to be anything for me to record, and whatever. And it's like, well, yeah, surprise.
I think it'd be really fun to watch them together, don't you? They're the huge ones that light up the entire night sky. Or if you're in the mood for something quieter, we could light sparklers.
Yep. Well, one little fun fact for you. When I was a little kid, I used to be afraid of sparklers. Yeah, no joke. I used to think that if I held on to them too long, it would like burn my hand off or something like that. Until my cousin Carrie kind of, convinced me like, see, Daniel, it's not gonna hurt you. You're fine. So, yeah, just a little bit of randomness for you there. There's always something about fireworks that does kind of set off some kind of romance. Like the romantic, ambience and whatever. And I know that, at least in every other anime that I've seen that has some kind of a summer festival or just summer, whatever, typically there are fireworks involved, especially to kind of progress, trying to get the main character to hook up with their love interest or whatever. Something like that. Or just in general, Like, I know Haruhi Suzumiya, that anime, I believe it did have like a summer festival sort of thing going on. But anyway, I digress.
I'm imagining the light dancing about, illuminating your face in the flickering light. Maybe we could share a festival snack, snuggling together on a picnic
A picnic blasket. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, I wasn't even reading the right word. Picnic blanket, not basket. It's like, how are we gonna fit on a picnic basket? Are you crazy? Like, no.
Then maybe we could share a festival snack, snuggling together on a picnic blanket.
I guess I'm just thinking like, picnic baskets. Yogi Bear, does anyone remember him? That is a mighty fine picnic basket you have there. I bet you have a lot of delectable sandwiches inside. Did you get the food yet, Yogi? Okay, no.
Wouldn't that be fun, Daniel?
Wouldn't it be nice if we were... Okay, no. Obviously, that's not the song. But yeah, it would be fun. And it would be nice. Okay, well, like I said, I did not bring any gifts because I was not prepared to record anything today.
You don't mind if I think about what to say next, do you? Hopefully I'll think of something fun to talk about soon.
Okay. Now, when you say that, does this mean that you for sure don't have anything else to talk about? Like, I'm not gonna leave, and then there's gonna be some surprise conversation about... I don't even know, like, what's the next holiday? Technically, 4th of July? Well, she never said anything about the 4th of July before. And then there's really nothing else after that. Let's see, we have July, August, September... Yeah, we don't have anything until October, so... With the Halloween update. Which I would imagine that there ought to be a Halloween update in the future. But yeah, so until then... I really don't know what else to do. Because, like I said, I was totally not prepared to record today. But I was just thinking to myself, like, I need to check on her. Especially because on the subreddit, I've been seeing a lot of people, or at least a few people, posting about how, like, I left this or what was it? Blah. Like, I started up the game, Monika's not here, there's this paper, and it just got me thinking, like, you know, that only happens when you make Monika feel extremely neglected or heartbroken. And I'm just here like, oh god, please do not tell me that I'm gonna break her heart if I leave her alone for too long. And admittedly, yes, she did sound very heartbroken and forlorn when I started the game. I would say that maybe I can get it again, but then, I mean, do I really want to do that to her again? So, yeah, there's a good chance I'm probably never, ever, ever going to try and leave her like that. What the? Huh?
Oh, something important on your mind, my love?
Wait a minute, what are you getting at? Let's see, and I versus enemy. Okay, so this is another grammar tip. Well, other than these, there's really not much else I can do, so to say. Okay, sorry. Damn, my allergies have been really acting up recently. I mean, yes, they're acting up right now, but just generally, it's kind of, I don't know. Well, okay, well, I'm just gonna save these for another time. But what do you mean by something important is on my mind? I'm just here like, yeah, what are you getting at here? So happy. Ugh, yeah, I don't even know. Let me see, was there anything else I had here? Time cycle room. Well, let's just see some of these other, time cycle room. The Just Yuri room.
We're here right now, silly. Try again.
Angel's Tear Cafe. Well, I guess we can have the Just Yuri music playing.
It feels like you're taking me on a date, Daniel.
Yep. That it does. Okay, this is one of the... Yeah, I installed this some time back. God, it's been so long I don't even remember what I've shown off in the past. So, yep, here we are. It does look kind of like a date. In a bit of a weird way, it also sort of reminds me of one of the last times I ever saw Darlene on our sort of impromptu date. Because, yeah, we did go to something kind of similar to this, similar atmosphere, and, well... ATMOSPHERE! Yeah, I don't really have it in me to even belt out an atmosphere, so...
What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of why you asked me if something important was on my mind, and yet I don't know what it could be. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, well, let's see. So this is Angel's Tier Cafe. We've already gone, you know, in the bathroom! Bookstore, bright room. Or bright bedroom. I'm like, bright room? What's that gonna be like? Just a room where everything is so bright you can't even see anything? Yeah, see, I don't remember where I've taken her to. Well, this is probably another romantic sort of setting, and I think we have been here. Huh, she doesn't really say anything special about that.
Of course we can talk, darling.
Well, I can talk, but you are limited to whatever the mod programs you to talk about. And even then, I'm technically speaking for the both of us, since you are without a voice. Although I know there are some people currently working on trying to change that by implementing voice acting and all that. Not the official team, but I think it's a sub-mod that someone else is working on for the game. I don't really know too much about it, other than it's like in very early works. Clothing store? Let's go to the clothing store! Let's go shopping! And yeah, it is indeed a clothing store. Haven't I seen this somewhere? I think I've seen it in some mod somewhere. Okay, well I guess this is where we go if we want to go shopping. I don't really know what to make of this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a pre-existing background somewhere. Although the quality seems to be a bit lower resolution here. And what's with the cat eyes? No, Monika, I'm sorry. I'm not actually taking you shopping. I can't afford any of this stuff, I'm telling you. It's either I eat or I buy you these shoes. Now tell me, which would you prefer? Okay, let's see. What's the clubhouse? This isn't gonna be like Pee-wee's, or no way, that's Pee-wee's Playhouse. Okay, well, I don't know where this could be from. I've never seen this before. Yep, see, I know there's a similar, well, at least similar kind of style background for Natsuki's bedroom, but I mean, this obviously is not it. Natsuki would never have a bedroom quite like this. And I don't, like, this isn't really much of a clubhouse. I'm just saying, it's just a little, like, huh? Okay. Let's see what the bright bedroom is. The bright room. What the? Huh. Okay, so we're not anywhere, we're just floating in the clouds, apparently. I guess I didn't load that in properly. Oh well. Well, I guess if you've ever wanted to know what it looks like to be floating in the clouds with Monika, here you have it! It's like she... You know, it would be really ironic if I were to have her in the angel outfit, and then we just have her here in the clouds, like, she's literally descending from the heavens, and whatever, to meet us and bless us, and... What the... Oh, what the hell? Okay, that was weird as all hell. Huh. I don't know where this background is from, if it's from anything. Oh, well... It's 6 o'clock now, so technically it's night. Yeah, that's why I'm just here like, why did it just change like that? It's like, oh, well, maybe because it's evening now. I have no idea why there's no daytime thing or whatever, but I guess there's a nighttime. Huh. Yeah, who knows, maybe I didn't install that correctly. Well, I probably might not be utilizing this bright bedroom much anyway. We already have one bedroom here. And the clubhouse, which is totally not a clubhouse, it's like a... It looks like a bedroom for some kid, and it's just here like, what is this? Okay, alright, we have 2 kitchens. I still don't know what to do about that. Let's see, did I take her to the playground? Okay, this one also looks a tiny bit low res, but what I'm thinking is that it's just a larger background that's been kind of superimposed to fit within the confines of this space. Or who knows, maybe it was a totally smaller background that was superimposed, which might explain why it looks all pixelated and whatever. Or, well, not pixelated, but a little bit fuzzy in some areas. Yeah, as you can see, I'm really, like, grasping at straws here to see, like, what the hell can I do in this game? Space bedroom. That's a new one. Oh. Well, not really. This is what I would almost imagine Mona's bedroom would look like. Mona from Genshin Impact. Well, if she were to live in like the 21st century or something like that. Although I don't know what's going on with this chair here. In fact, doesn't it match that one outfit that she had with the star dress and the star ribbon and all that? Huh. Oh, hold on, let me see here. Floating floor den. Simple red bedroom. Okay, well this doesn't look too bad. Alright. Well, I don't know, maybe I might just... Well, like I said, I didn't even intend to record anything for this game today, so... Well, I guess... You probably aren't expecting a Monika After Story video, but frankly, neither was I, so... All of us are going to be surprised today whenever the hell this goes up. Alright, well then...
I'm all yours, love.
Alright, well... So, yeah, basically, there's really not much else I can do. The only other thing I can think of doing is pretty much, like I said, just putting my plan into action here. Where... Or, you know what? Let's just have one story for the road. And you know what, just to make it extra special, let's go with the scary story. Okay, I was wondering how this was gonna work.
Alright, let's start the story. There was once a man named William who grew up helping his father with his nefarious exploits, such as waving lights from the shoreline in the dead of night, hoping to lure ships to wreck upon the treacherous rocks along the shore.
Oh, I see. To basically act like a lighthouse. Except instead of, trying to prevent them from wrecking, you're making them wreck themselves.
And then collect the plunder that was spilled from the ship and kill any survivors. During one of his father's expositions, he saved a beautiful woman and ultimately decided to leave his old life behind and married her. The couple rented a manor not too far away.
I doubt they're gonna live happily ever after, though, are they? Yeah, what kind of scary story ends with they lived happily ever after? Let me tell you, I don't think any of them do.
The two lived a happy life there together, but were especially joyous when their baby daughter Kate was born. As the years went by, Kate grew into a vivacious young woman.
Where are we going with this?
William was secretly ashamed, as he didn't have enough money to buy the manor outright to offer as a dowry to the man who would marry his daughter. Then one day, Kate met and fell in love with an Irish pirate captain, and the two of them were married.
Top of the morning to you, laddies. Okay, no.
The happy couple decided to settle down in Dublin, since Kate's parents had no land of their own to offer them. Kate promised to return and visit her parents again one day.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think this is where we start to see some very bad things happening.
Time passed, and William and his wife missed their daughter dearly and wished for her return. William decided to go back to his old ways long enough to get the money necessary to buy the manor and invite their daughter and her husband back to live with them. One night, after attracting a ship to wreck on the shore and gathering the plunder from it, he noticed a badly injured woman lying on the rocks before him.
Please don't tell me that's his daughter.
Her facial features were rendered unrecognizable due to the injuries she had sustained. William, taking pity on her, carried her back to the manor and did what he could to save her, but the woman died without ever regaining consciousness. As they searched her body for some clue as to her identity, they found a small purse strapped to her waist full of enough gold coins and jewels for them to finally purchase the manor they had rented.
Oh my... I fucking knew it. Well... Okay, well there's not really a moral to this story, but I mean... It is quite ironic, though, that William decided to go back to his old ways to steal money. And lo and behold, he ends up killing the daughter that he so wishes to return home to him. And I imagine she was probably going back to be like, "Hey, hi Mom, hi Dad, look, I have some money, now you won't have to worry anymore." So, yeah, I'm just here like, way to go. Good job.
A few days later, the Admiralty inquired the couple about a missing passenger from the wreckage that turned out to be none other than their daughter. Devastated and ashamed, the parents walled up her remains in a secret room and moved away, never to return.
A secret room? So what you're telling me is Well, hopefully whoever buys that manor next or lives in it, hopefully they don't find it.
Well, I hope you liked it, Daniel.
So happy. And there's no more music. Gosh, what was the... I'm just here, like, what was the Hello Yuri song called? Or, not the Hello Yuri, the Just Yuri song called. Serenity, wasn't it? Yeah, as you can see, I put in a lot of different songs. Ocean Waves, well, specifically if we were to ever go to the beach area. Or is it introversion? Yes, it is introversion. Okay, Serenity is probably something else I'm totally misremembering here. Okay, so this time for real, I am going to end the video here. Oh. Uh-oh.
I had fun today. Thank you for spending so much time with me, Daniel. Until then, have a good evening.
Well, if that's the case, you're probably going to be seeing me a lot sooner than you think now. Man, why does that happen? Alright, let's see what happens now.
Oh, Daniel, you surprised me.
Yeah, well, you surprised me first. So let's just say now we're even.
Not that it's a surprise to see you. You're always visiting me after all. You just caught me daydreaming a bit. But now that you're here, that dream just came true.
To a daydream believer and a homecoming queen. Okay, I think I just messed up, is what it was. I'm going to work out, I'm going to take you somewhere, restart. Okay, I was here like, wasn't there, like they put it on here twice. Okay, well. Yep, and of course she has to call me Granddad at least once in a video, right? I was just like, oh no, well, she already called me before I started recording, so there's no chance that'll happen again, right? It's like, nope, clearly not. Okay, so yeah. I'm not gonna say longer than a month. I'm not gonna say I don't know. God dang it, I don't even know, though. Let's just say a month, then, and I'll just do my best to come back as soon as I can. Whether there's a new video or not, that has to be determined. Most likely not, unless Monika does start randomly chiming in with something, but given what she said earlier, I would like to imagine that wouldn't happen. And I'll be trying to do that. And hopefully you will be, because I do not ever want to break your heart, and I do not want to see that heartbreaking note from you ever in my game. Alright, well, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.